are again. Back again. All right. I can't see shit. So, if you're over here, I can't actually see the chat. So, FYI, if I lean in real close, I can see it. I'm also live over on the YouTube channel as well. Hello. Hi, Heather. So I am not planning on going down with the ship tonight. I am not playing the violin to the bitter end. But I am going to go live. For a couple of hours, we're going to do some fabric cutting. And yeah, that's the plan. So I was gonna, I have to be honest, like, I think I was gonna use this pink in the naughty quilt, but I actually think I'm gonna exchange the pink for this houndstooth. This is the Tula Pink houndstooth, because I think that I like this combination of things. And I'm gonna take the pink out of it, I think. Or maybe I take the blue out of it. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I'm gonna swap in the houndstooth. All right, well, I think I don't know how my connection actually is on anything, so I don't know, but hopefully my connection is good and people can actually see. The houndstooth, this houndstooth is fire. This is from Untamed, from Tula Pink, and I wasn't sure. So I had this. So this is also Tula Pink Untamed. So this one is the lighter version, and this one is the darker version. And I wasn't sure, and I just adore the darker version. So I'm going to swap out the color, one of these colors here, for this darker version. And I just adore the Tula Pink houndstooth. So that's what we're gonna do. Hello over here on YouTube. Hello. So we're gonna go ahead and cut some fabric for the naughty quilt, and yeah, and then we will cut out all of the pieces parts. So I have my trusty travel case here, which has all of my travel tools in it. Dark version is amazing, Chris. I love that dark version of it. Raisin the Lady Pug, thank you so much for the tiny diny. So while I appreciate all of the gifts and whatnot, and I love you for sending them, I don't know how or if TikTok will actually send those funds over to the creators that you are sending the gifts to at this point. I don't know how that's going to happen. So please do not purchase more stuff, more coins if you are giving them, because we have no idea where that money is going at this point. Or at least I'm not informed on where those gifts end up anymore. Once they go dark, I don't know if we will continue to see any payouts from those things. Where? I bet it's here. I bet it's here. Son of a bitch. Rulers. I need my rulers. Can't do nothing without rulers. Okay. All right. Let's cut some stuff. Hello. Hello, Joe. How's it going? Thank you, Julian. I appreciate you. You're trying to use yours up. Yeah, I used all of mine the other day, or I think I used all of mine the other day. I have no idea where those gifts are going to end up, or if they will get paid out, or what happens once TikTok goes dark. Who knows? All right, so I'm gonna cut some fabric. I'm gonna try real hard not to say what the measurements are though, because this is not my pattern. This is the Naughty Quilt from Mojave Farms. So I want to make sure that I am being cognizant of the fact that this is a pattern that she puts out, and if you would like the pattern, it is called the Naughty Quilt, and you can get it on her website. Hello over here on YouTube. Hello. So what's interesting about the live on YouTube on my tablet is that if you're making comments, I can't actually see them, which is weird. That is weird. So, but if you are, maybe I can do that. If you are, oh, there it is. I found it. Thank you. Is it Facebook Live that you shared on YouTube? No, I'm just doing a YouTube Live. I do not use Facebook. All right, so I need, okay. Oh, so, and I always forget how much I love my Creative Grids rulers until I don't have my Creative Grids ruler with me. You know what I mean? Hey, Misty, how's it going? Thanks for finding me over on YouTube. Hello, everybody who's joining over on TikTok. We are also live on YouTube as well as TikTok, because that is what we love to do. Or at least right now, that's what we love to do. We are traveling right now, so I don't have a ton of light in here. I wonder, maybe I can find, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna set this up for one evening. I was gonna see if I could find a ring light, but hello, Pup Crane. How are you? How are you? Hello, TJ. How are you? Can't go without my occasional bear dancing. I know, right? Well, and so here's the thing. I don't think YouTube is very kind of background music friendly, so I don't have any background music going, because I also don't want to get a violation on YouTube. Not in my first week going live over there. But I really could use some help on YouTube, like in order to get all of the benefits of going live on YouTube, you have to have 1,000 subscribers. And I've been right about 550 or 600 subscribers here for a while, and I don't do a lot of promotion on YouTube because it was not my platform of choice. But it is now got to be my platform of choice. Yes, I am live on YouTube Shorts currently with 50, but you don't get the full benefit of everything that YouTube has to offer until you have 1,000 subscribers. So I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers so that I can get all of the YouTube benefit stuff, which would be lovely. But I am currently live on the YouTube right now, in fact. if anyone would like to pop over there and say hello as well. We have a few people over there right now. Hello. It's hard to get 1,000 subs anywhere. It's true. It's true. And like I said, I don't put effort into YouTube the way that I put into TikTok. I didn't really put a ton of effort into TikTok, obviously. 3, 4. Because most of my stuff was really, you know, mediocre at best. But yeah. Hello, hello, everybody. I'm happy that you are joining. Hello, hello, Steve, over on YouTube. Hello. But yeah, so I can't see what I'm not seeing is my stuff is growing well. Thank you, Joe. I know. Well, so and TikTok is very different, right? So TikTok was a very different platform to grow a following on. Um, it's much less serious, or I think it's a much less serious system, and it felt much more informal and much more friendly for people. Which made it really, really nice and easy. And one of the reasons why I loved doing TikTok was because it felt really, you know, much more like I was hanging out with family or friends, as opposed to making content for the world. It felt, you know, much more. I was much more at ease with that. So that's the deal. That's my deal. Hello, Tony. Hello, hello. Welcome. I feel like this is going to be, at least for now, this will be my very last TikTok live. I am live still right now over on YouTube as well. Hello, my YouTube people. Mwah, 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 mwah. And my TikTok people. Mwah. Yeah, so I am over on YouTube live as well as on TikTok live. You know, even if this is the other thing I really want to say about the Tickety Talks, and I'm not trying to get super emotional on any of it, really. I promise. But even if somehow it gets saved by whomever saves it, even if that happens, it will be a different platform after it is saved. So we also should be cognizant of that. The savior of the system would be a person who just a couple of years ago wanted the system banned and started this whole process in motion. So again, we have to be cognizant of that. So we're broken up. Well, that's it, right? Like, whatever happens after today, it may come back, but I doubt it comes back in the same format or in the same way that it was left. So, who knows, I guess, is going to be the answer, or at least going to be my answer. I also need to say, for the record, that Ellie the Quilter, if you guys haven't used her patterns before, she is an amazing pattern writer, and you should absolutely go find her stuff because she does an amazing job at creating these patterns for us. It is Mojave Farms Quilt Company. So if you've not used her patterns before, I would recommend checking out her website. Absolutely. Hello, Nikki. Oh, thank you so much for following me on Insta. I appreciate that so much. So much. You have no idea. Hello, everybody over on YouTube. I don't know. Oh, completely. That old TikTok sunsets after tonight. New TikTok, if it happens, will be a whole other ball game. Yeah. How do you follow on YouTube? So go to my channel and just hit the subscribe button. Once you hit the subscribe button, you will be following me. You can also tell it like if you want alerts from YouTube for when I post new videos or when I go live or any of that stuff. So don't be shy. Hit the subscribe and notifications, and you'll be notified when I post new videos. All of that stuff. Now I will also say that YouTube, posting videos on YouTube from my mobile kind of sucks. It takes a very long time for whatever reason to upload to YouTube on my mobile, and I don't really understand why. I don't really understand it, but I need to figure that out. If anybody knows why that is and how I can fix it, that would be awesome. Da, ba, ba, da, da, da. I've had that YouTube song stuck in my head all day, so that's been kind of fun. All right, I'm going to move this chair over and sit down to do this cutting, because this table is not counter height like the table I have at home. Ooh. So that's what we're gonna do here. Hello everybody on TikTok. Hello everybody on YouTube. We are cutting up. We are cutting it up. We are cutting up some fabric for the Naughty Quilt Along. If I can get it all cut tonight, I will start sewing it together tomorrow, which would be fun. And if I start sewing it together tomorrow, then and I go live, it would be on YouTube. So, yeah. Going to miss seeing you live on TikTok. I know, Kevin. I absolutely know. Not going live on TikTok is going to kind of suck a little bit, but it is what it is. At this point in time, we are just going to kind of go with it. And we're not going to worry too much about it, because there's quite literally nothing we can do, right? Like, we have pulled out all the stops, we have done everything that we can, and now it's just time to spend with our friends on TikTok and have a good evening. So that's what we're gonna do. It's probably not clear because it's on my tablet, is how I am doing it right now. I'm traveling, and I think what I'll end up doing when I get home for lives on YouTube will be to use my computer and camera to do them. But right now it's on my tablet, and I'm using the internet connection here, which seems to be a little bit spotty. But we're gonna go with it for now, right? Like, we're just gonna kind of deal with that going on. I'm not planning on being on too long. I'm just gonna be on for a couple of hours, maybe total, on both of them, while I cut some of these pieces out for the Naughty Quilt. and I'm not going to go down with the ship. I'm not, we're not Titanicing this situation. We're just going to do our work and have a good time and laugh and say goodbye to TikTok as it currently is, and say hello to our new normal, which will be YouTube and Instagram and Blue Sky. Instagram, I will likely not keep forever because fuck Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg hard. The unsinkable Molly Brown, that's me. She's my favorite character, I'm not gonna lie. All right, that's 7. And that's 7, so that's 14. Yep. The unsinkable Molly Brown. She was so awesome. What a character that woman was. Like in real life. Like what a card. I'm pretty sure you can sing while you're working. You get well, I can probably sing while I'm working, but I don't know if people want to hear me sing while I'm working. I'm not I am not a great singer to start with, so a cappella might not be your jam. But you'll have to let me know if you want me to try. But I have had that song in my head all day long. I wonder. No. That just seems like a lot of fabric waste doing it that way. I'll do it. I'll do it the normal way. We won't do. I won't do a lot of fabric waste if I don't have to. It's such pretty fabric, though, right? Like, it's such pretty fabric. Ooh. So close your. This is one of the final tips that I have for everybody on TikTok right now, and I say it often in classes to my students because they need to be told. Close your fucking rotary cutter. When you put your rotary cutter down, the blade should be secured and closed. I don't care if you're going to pick it back up and use it again in mere moments. Your rotary cutter should be closed safely so that nobody cuts themselves. These blades are sharp, sharp, sharp. Close your fucking rotary cutter. Okay? I don't want anybody finding me over on YouTube or Instagram and telling me that they've cut themselves because they did not close their rotary cutter. Close your rotary cutter. Close it. Hey, Mr. Frank, how are you? Frank, how's it going? I am just finishing, I'm just doing up kind of the last live of my TikTok career, or at least of the current TikTok career. We'll see what happens later, right? Thank you. Yes, it's nice to be seen, isn't it? It's nice to see me. I love it. It's okay. Getting ready to see Kathy Griffin tonight. Oh, that's fun. I love Kathy Griffin. At least I used to. I'm sure I still do. she always, I don't know, I always thought she was funny. I always enjoyed her stuff. I hope that she is doing well in this current iteration of the the matrix that we have going on right now. Tell her I said hi. She'll know what you mean. That's so much fun. We shall see, yeah. We shall see. 2, 4. Da da ba 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 da da. What's going on over here on the YouTube? So we have 4 people over on YouTube, and we have a bunch of people. I can't see how many people are on TikTok right now, but hello, welcome everybody. We are just hanging out. We're cutting some fabric for the Naughty Quilt Along. I just tried to post a video about my thoughts on the Joanne fabric debacle that is currently going on. Oh my God. I can't believe that in the same week that we are losing TikTok, we are also getting another Joanne fabric bankruptcy. Who would have guessed? I mean, anyone who's ever shopped at Joann's would have guessed, but put my birthday suit on. So I am live on YouTube as well as TikTok. So I am trying to be very respectful of YouTube in my inaugural week of going live on YouTube. But hello, Doctor. How's it going, Mr. John? I hope you are having a lovely evening. We're just doing a TikTok live and saying goodbye to TikTok. And we are doing a YouTube live and saying hello to YouTube. It's not his birthday. Right, well, I mean, it's not, but... Hello, Ryan, how are you? I can't read. Oh, everything's too far away. Hello, burnt chicken nugget. Yeah, so we are exploring our... We are exploring our versatility, wink wink, by doing a YouTube live as well this evening. Who knew I was verse? Sorry, bad joke. Lots of people did. You see my baby in the background. Flash is wandering around, being his flashity poo self. He is an old man, so we just kind of let him wander around and do what he's gonna do. Right, bud? It does seem fitting, right? It does seem fitting. But yes, we are straight up just chilling out, having a good time, trying not to ruin my YouTube career before it starts. Ugh, YouTube. Who would have thought, like, a year ago, like, that I would be live on YouTube trying to make YouTube content. That tastes like vinegar coming out of my mouth. Hello, lives under the bridge quilts. How are you today? Beth, how's it going? We are working on our naughty quilt along squares. I'm cutting out my squares, reading my instructions off of my computer screen over here, live on the YouTubes over here, live on TikTok over here. Holding out hope. I'm not. I've had my all of my emotions already this week about all of this. Um, and I know everybody loves Aaron Parnas and V from Under the Desk News, but I actually ended up blocking both of them the other day because I can't do the up and down. I was like, I can no longer listen to the up and down from this bullshit. So I ended up blocking both of them the other day, so that I was only really getting news from outside of TikTok news sources. Because I didn't want to know. I didn't want to hear it from them. Oh, I'm sorry that you're dealing with other stuff too. But yeah, I've kind of had all of my emotions about the whole thing, because I do love the community that we built. But like I said earlier, I think even if somehow it gets saved, the way that it gets saved will make it a completely different app. It will make it something that it was not before. So, one way or the other, it's the end of the TikTok that we knew. And even if it comes back, it'll come back as a different thing altogether. So even if the only plausible buyers of TikTok at this point are Meta or Elon Musk. And let's not forget, like, TikTok is a privately owned company, privately owned organization. So it's not like a corporation where it has a huge board of shareholders that they have to deal with. It's a privately owned business. So essentially they could sell off the pieces. They could sell off the parts and not sell the business itself. Moved all I could to Insta and YouTube. I agree. It won't be the same. It won't. It won't. So we're just going to go on about our little lives, and we will have it be what it is right now, which is a lovely, lovely platform that sometimes pisses me off. And because of weird rules that are double standards. Let's also not forget all of the times that TikTok did or had things done where people got violations for the weirdest things that didn't really seem to violate anything. TikTok was not perfect. So that is also a thing to keep in mind as we reminisce this evening about TikTok. Right? So at some point I will shut off the live for YouTube. And we will watch TV, and I will have a margarita and a one last final scroll through TikTok before I go to bed, and find out tomorrow what going dark actually means, and if it means going dark exactly on the 19th, or if it meant going dark sometime on the 19th, or if it means going dark at all. Maybe they will wait until Monday. Who the fuck knows? You just have to learn new rules in an app. Well, so the rules are basically the same. The one difference with going live on YouTube is probably copyright infringement. So music is a different deal. They do not have the same. Agreements that TikTok had with um, uh, Universal Music or United Music or whatever the fuck it was called. So music is different. So having music on in the background could get you a copyright violation. Which, you know, I didn't realize originally. I was like, oh, you just can't obviously use music. But on some of my Christmas videos, I had like random Christmas music that was playing in the background, and I got content violations. So in America, in the United States, it's January 19th that it is supposed to go dark. So the way that the law is written is that TikTok is banned. So TikTok is banned in the United States, and any of the supporting companies that do business with TikTok and make TikTok available for use in the United States on January 19th would get fined. So that would be PayPal, who does all of their financial exchanges with people for the US. That would be Cisco, I think it is, that is running their servers. That is, any of the, like, I think the ISPs even could get fined if they allow you to access TikTok on the 19th, which is why the whole VPN thing may work for some stuff, but I don't necessarily think it's a slam dunk. Um, but if you can get to like TikTok from like Canadian internet, maybe you could still use it, but I don't know if your account would be available because it would be on American servers. So I don't know all of the details. I'm just kind of trying to piece stuff together at this point with that. But I'm also not like I'm not rushing out to download a VPN to try to get to TikTok from a Canadian server or an English server or anything. Oh, thank you so much. That is my favorite. My absolute favorite is that corgi. Thank you so much. Please, everybody, I appreciate the gifts, but if you are just trying to use up your coins, perfect. I love it. Um, but if you're not, if you have no coins left, don't go buy coins, because we don't have any idea whether or not we're all going to get the payout from TikTok after this weekend, because who knows. Yeah, using up coins. I did that yesterday. I spent all of whatever coins I had left yesterday. Um, to try to get rid of them. I was trying to give them to people who I knew were international as well, because like I said, I have no idea if we're getting paid out on Wednesday like we normally do. Thank you for the crane. That's amazing. I love the crane too. Tiny Dinies, perfect. I love Tiny Dinies. But yeah, so who knows what's gonna happen, right? Who knows what's gonna happen? Heart puffs, finger hearts, roses. Remember, speaking of all of that crap, do you, do you remember when? Gosh, it was just like a year ago when all of the NPC bullshit was going down. Like people were up on this app being like, "Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Mmm, cotton candy. Ooh, ice cream. Yum. Ice cream. Yum." Do you remember that? Oh, TikTok, the memories. Hello, YouTube. So I can't on the mobile version of YouTube, on the mobile live version of YouTube. I can't see. I can only see, I guess, when you've made the comment, but it doesn't have like the comment doesn't stay up on the screen for very long. So if you've commented and I haven't read it, it's because I totally didn't see it. And I apologize for that as I am getting used to YouTube lives. I have zero idea how it all works, and I am trying to figure that piece of it out. I am also in the process of trying to figure out why I cannot seem to get a video fucking uploaded to YouTube from my phone in under an hour and a half. A quite literally 1.5 minute video. And it was like, here, there are 47 minutes left. And then it never moved off of 47 minutes. So I'm gonna have to figure out what is going on with that, why that is so slow. I'm curious if it is just my phone that is the problem. They're in cahoots with Apple. They want me to buy a new fucking phone, apparently. Hello, Matthew J. Har. I don't know if YouTube has multi-guest. I know Instagram has multi-guest, but I'm trying really hard not to use Instagram because fuck Mark Zuckerberg. We hate Mark Zuckerberg and all of his foolishness. So I'm trying really hard not to use Instagram if I don't have to, but I love this fabric too. So this is the fabric that I got from Ellie for the Naughty Quilt. This is really dark and moody fabric, and I absolutely love it. And so when we were talking, because she messaged me and was like, "Are you gonna do the quilt along?" And I was like, "I don't know, should I?" And of course I should, right? Of course I should. So I was like, "Oh, let me look at your website and see if I can get some fabric from your website for the background, because I'll have like the yardage I need for everything else." But I was like, I don't think I have anything I would want to use for the background. So I looked at her website and I was like, ooh, this fabric here I absolutely love. And it is from who is it from? Michelle Rummer, I think. Anyway, it is brush strokes, and it is a free spirit fabric, and it is dark and moody, and I love it. And she sent it to me for free. Yes, we are going to miss everyone, huh? Hello, hello. I can barely read that screen over there. I should put my glasses on, but if I put my glasses on, I can't see this. Hey, Deadline, how's it going? I guess that's the solution. I'll just put my glasses on my head. So we are live on TikTok and on YouTube if you guys want to check out the YouTube live. I've heard it's a little bit, the video quality is not great on the YouTube live, probably because I am on my tablet over there and it is running off of the internet connection, which seems to be running a bit slow this evening. But certainly go check out YouTube. I have some content that I've loaded. I am in the process of loading lots more content, which I will do this evening after I get off the lives. I will be loading up more content over there while I have my margarita and I drink that and upload stuff and doom scroll through TikTok until it shuts itself off, or until I fall asleep with tears streaming down my face. Okay, that part's probably not going to happen. As I've said, I have kind of worked through a lot of those emotions already. Hello, hello, everybody over here. Hello, hello. Getting real with the margarita. I know, right? Hello. Hello, Lives Under the Bridge. How are you over on YouTube now? Perfect. Thank you for the follows. You know what would be really awesome is if before everything shuts down, if I got to 29,000 followers, actual 29,000 followers on TikTok. That would be amazing. 30,000 was my goal for the end of quarter 1. I was really hoping to hit 30,000 followers on TikTok by March. But, you know, if we can hit 29,000 tonight, that would be awesome. I was, I think, 80 or so short as of the other day. So that would be fantastic if that happened, right? Like, who wouldn't love that? Um, and I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers over here on YouTube. 1, 2, 5, 7. That would be amazing as well. Right? Right. Now, the 1,000 subscribers on YouTube is I can go live on shorts with the number of subscribers that I currently have, but at 1,000 subscribers, I can do more, and TikTok will push, not TikTok, YouTube will start to recommend my lives out to the community. At 1,000. So I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers over on YouTube. We're gonna try. We're gonna see if we can create some really stellar content for YouTube and hit 1,000 subscribers. Wouldn't that be lovely? Oh, thank you so much for the gifts. Hey Art, how's it going? How's it going? But yeah, I can't see. There's a couple of things that are different about the live on YouTube. Is that puppers? Yes. Is that I can't seem to. I can't see all of the chats. Like, so if you chat something and I'm not looking at the screen when you chat it or when you comment on YouTube, I don't see that comment. Like, it'll disappear, which I wish it did not do. I wish it did not do that, but alas, I can't have everything. But if they could make it more like TikTok, I would like it better. See, somebody just commented something and I did not see it. So, and I don't know. There we go. Did you see your blurry hair? Yeah, somebody mentioned that I'm blurry here before, and I think part of it is because of my camera, but part of it is because the internet here seems to be a little bit spotty right now, and I don't know why. So I don't know. I will have to figure out how to fix it at some point, but that fix may be not tonight. I don't think 2, 4, 6, 7. Two, 4, 6, 7. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is with it. 7. But you know, we'll figure it out and get it all resolved. That's the deal. So that's all of those. So now we'll cut some more. It's a big stack of squares right there, FYI. A big old stack of squares. Ellie is going to make us trim lots and lots of triangles. All right, you have fun. We'll see you later. Gigi, I am making I'm making a quilt. So we are doing some cutting for some quilt stuffs. And that is what we are making. That is what we are currently doing. Those are scraps. What do I need to do? Woof, woof, woof. All right, I am going on about my business up over here. Cut that. I guess we'll cut that right there. One. Yeah, no, she's gonna make us do all the work. She's gonna make us do all the work. All of it. Every bit of work. What time it is? All right, it is 7:30. I think I've been live for about an hour or so here on the Instagrams, or not the Instagrams, on the YouTubes. I think I'm going to shut off. I think I'm going to get myself a margarita, finish cutting this stuff up, and yeah, and then I may come back onto TikTok for a little bit. So I'll be right back. Everyone over on YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out. We are going to do this again tomorrow on YouTube. We'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming.